Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe. Today I'm going to show you some muscle mobilization or muscle massage if you have a strain or if you have some extra swelling in an area after an injury and you're trying to move that swelling out. Anytime you do some mobs or massages, it works really well if you get a cream or a massage oil to help move it around so you don't have so much friction in the area. I'm going to use Elan Veda today, which is an essential massage oil blend. And the reason that I like this a lot is because it has a whole bunch of different natural ingredients in it to help with the healing process. It has things like eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil, castor oil, just nice things that help the healing process, kind of stops that pain from happening and moves all that swelling out of the area. I'm going to show you both working out a knot in an area and working out some fluid swelling in an area because I actually have a broken finger, so I can show you pretty well in there. The thing I also like about this one is when you open it up, it has a little rolling ball on the top, so it makes it easy to put the oil on without oil getting it everywhere, and you can put it in one specific spot. So if you have a knot, maybe on your arm, your thigh, and it feels like a little bump in there, that's because the muscle has balled up a little bit because it's gotten irritated or it's gotten a direct hit to it, and then the muscle fibers don't lay flat anymore. So the goal is to get those muscle fibers laying down flat again. So it's kind of important to know which way the fibers are going. And so if you're working on the extensor wrist muscles here at the elbow, they kind of go at a curve. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of oil on there. It doesn't have to be a lot. A little bit goes a long way. And then follow the muscle fibers while you're rubbing it in. Now, when you're starting off on a knot, it's probably going to be pretty tender when you're pushing on it. So don't push too hard to start off. You're just kind of moving it back and forth in the direction. And once you get it heated up, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, then you can start pushing a little bit more. And you'll feel it'll probably bump up and over. And you're going to feel that pressure, a little bit of pain, but you don't want it to just hurt. Your goal is to kind of work those muscle fibers back down and laying them flat. So when they're usually like this, when they're nice and healthy, they kind of get like this when they're knotted up, and you're trying to lay them flat again. So again, just kind of going in the direction of those muscle fibers. And I can feel that that oil is kind of heating up the area. It makes me be able to push it nice and smoothly versus on an area where it's kind of bumping along and the skin is kind of crumpling up, as you can see here. But the oil or lotion helps smooth it out. And I really like the way it smells while you're rubbing it in. It's a soothing smell. It smells really good and calming. It's not that medicine-y smell that kind of makes you not want to have it on your body. Another kind of massage or mobe for fluid buildup, as you can see here, I have a lot of swelling up at the top of my finger, and that's because I have a little break here and the fluid has nowhere else to go. It just goes to the farthest part of your body. Like if you have an ankle sprain or something, that fluid just goes down to your foot and you have a lot of swelling there, and people tell you to prop it up. But you can also help move the fluid back into your body by just gentle pushing. This isn't going to be as much pressure as, let's say, a knot in your muscle, because you don't really want to push it hard. It's going to irritate it more. You just want to kind of redirect that fluid. So again, I'm going to roll some of the massage oil on here. And this one, for moving the fluid, the swelling, the irritation, is very direction dependent. You want to push it back into your body to help move it out of the system. You don't want to push it towards that end where it stays. You want to just kind of start moving it back towards your system and work all that fluid out. Now, I'm not pushing really hard. I'm almost just laying my fingers on the skin and pushing it back in. You know, especially if there's an injury to it, it's going to be pretty painful, so you don't want to push too hard in this kind of situation. You can do this for about 3 to 5 minutes 2 to 3 times a day, and then hopefully that'll move that swelling out of there, get that pain out of there. Some of those natural ingredients in the oil will help kind of calm everything down and make it feel better for you. Those were some ways to do muscle massage or muscle mobs for a strain in your muscle or getting some fluid out of an area. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you're interested in purchasing the product, you can go to our product store at AskDoctorJo.com/products. If you like it, click the like button, and remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.